Okay, I'm recording. Lam, you cannot talk a lot, but you can contribute. But can you help me to take notes and send it back to Katie? I can ask Katie to. Sorry, I will send the video to the group, and then you can watch it again if you miss any notes for the talk. But do you want to share the story of Thầy Đình Bích, right?
Okay, I voted for Thầy Bích.
Yeah. Lien.
Yeah.
Your vote is so important. Is it 50-50? For Truc and I just like the people on the background. That's it.
I think he has a Facebook account too, right?
In fact, he does have a documentary film about himself.
Oh.
Yeah, very famous in the VTV. I have seen it. And also he has the session at the tropical semester in Cần Thơ University, where he shared his knowledge about music, arts, and what the exchange student from other countries. So his English is perfect. And I think this is a great resource if we tell the story about him. But I didn't know anything about him. That is.
I think he's in Russian too, right? Russia.
Yeah. He belongs to that generation, graduating from Russian education.
Because I think originally he was in the Department of Russia, and then after a while he moved to Vietnamese literature or something. But I remember, yeah, okay.
He became a wanderer. He wandered around the street, being in most of the coffee shop in Cần Thơ and other places, trying to tell the story of the music in Vietnam and things. Musical instrument. He can play a lot of musical instruments. Very talented man. Nice fingers on the keyboard, nice finger on the strings. But what I think he will be the best candidate for any global classroom. Like he can be like on the screen. He can be with everybody for like 15 to 20 minutes, and like you can listen to him speaking English, telling about one of the things he loved the whole life. So I think it's a great point. I cannot show all of the detail about him, but this is a great resource you can try. Agree?
I remember. Yeah, agree. Voted for him. Exactly. Yeah.
My actress. You like that, Lien? Why you hide yourself behind the camera? Lam look really nice. Even though 5 days of medication, she look very beautiful.
Beautiful.
What's wrong with me?
Very charming. Lam, so can I get to know you more? Where do you work? And yeah, I saw you a lot of time, but I don't really know about you. Can you just quickly tell me?
I'm from Nguyễn Việt Hồng High School. Okay. And I'm thinking that I think my student don't know Mr. But so I don't know whether I can use his story to apply in my classroom.
It's okay because we building up that resource for you, for us, for everyone. So just pick up him and just like notes down to Katie that we do have a documentary, session about him on TV. I can get that video for you because I have a friend in the station.
I am Miss Trầm Quỳnh Dân student, but I don't know a lot about him.
Oh, no one. No one know, but 4 things I feel like we can use him in the way we want. Number 1, if you invite him, he will give you like half an hour, 1 hour for free. He's that kind of generous artist. I don't say generous people because I don't know him, but I know that he's a generous artist. If you ask him to talk about things like Vietnam and use English, just number 2, He's bilingual. It's perfect. He is an expert in the thing he's talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
That means we can have like documentary film about him. You can invite him at any time you want. If he can arrange the time, he is bilingual and he has the expertise in what he's talking about. That is four reasons we should include him in the story. And he's from Cần Thơ University, so I can approach him at any time. But this is my advice. Please don't approach Cô Dân.
I know.
She's just like so busy with her kids and like with her grandchildren. So just I can arrange a time if everybody really want to know him, like a Zoom session like this. I can arrange that. I can write an email and do that. What else you want?
Yeah.
What else you want? Like if you give,
it's not just
for the teenagers. Tell me, because I don't know. I work with university students. I work with foreigner students, exchange students. So I don't know what your student wants. Lien.
I think the idea about him is a very good idea. He's a very interesting
I thought
person.
about him for 2 weeks. Go Truc.
Really. I accidentally was sitting next to him on our school bus of the foreign language.
He's not handsome. That is one thing I will not promote.
Go to like vacation.
Oh, Lien, you haven't met him?
Yes, when I was a student, I heard about him, but I haven't met because
He's a heavy drinker.
Haven't his student. I don't.
Oh, you cannot be his student. He's just like the wonder. The wonder of Cần Thơ. You know wonder? Người lang thang in Cần Thơ. Yeah, he does offer the teaching hours, but it's not like very spontaneous and things. So
he very famous when I was and I heard about very much.
He was famous at your time, Cô Truc, right?
Yeah.
He was famous at my time and your time, and then I think like forever people will talk about him.
Yeah.
If you go to coffee shop around Cần Thơ, every owner of the coffee shop will know.
You know, some people were talking about him like Bùi Giang. You know Bùi Giang? The Vietnamese. Yeah, some people just like make a comparison, you know, find a similar.
Really talented.
Yeah, very talented.
Really exceptional individual.
Carefree.
Yeah, he doesn't care anything.
Yeah, carefree.
Really.
He's the. I learned about him from
artist. He's a generous artist. I have no idea.
Person too. Yeah.
Yeah, he
if
can give you.
It's the money you ask for, like that, he give you all. You know, he doesn't care at all about money, material life, whatever. He just go free. That's what.
Okay, so one suggestion I can say, like we can set up a Zoom interview with him. But
yes,
anytime you have the interview, you need to know what you want, what your children want, what your teenagers want. What do they want?
Now we have to work on the questions that Katie say. We need to have quality question, not just like what's your name, something.
Okay, Lam. So we decide one of the form instead of the text. It will be the live interview. Okay, something like an interview by video. Lien love that. I know that. She liked the videos 3 times, and I know exactly like who you are. You like that idea, right?
Yeah, I really like.
Yeah. So live interview. So we need questions. What do young people like to know about him? To know about what he has known.
Yeah, just like now, if you guys have, you are curious about him, then what are the questions? We can use that question.
I think my student want to know about the story of someone's life, such as the successful story of someone. So can we ask him to talk about story?
Yeah, he has
Life.
thousands of story, but I mean like what the story the teenagers will love to listen to him, because teenagers are really hard customer. I know that. You know that he can play music with anything he found around him.
Yeah. Oh, it's right.
Yeah. So you think that is an interesting thing he can share?
Yes.
Something like I asked him like, I know one rumor about your talents of playing, making music with all of the objects you can reach to, and he can perform that. He can give us like some of the sample performance of the thing we can find around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's a good point. So the kid can feel fascinated with that. He can play traditional Vietnamese music, but at the same time, he can play something really young, like pop music with chopstick and all kind of thing. So
He's really, really talented.
Yes.
He know a lot about history and literature, Vietnamese and stuff from like ancient literature a long time ago.
I curious about how did he make it?
yeah, you should
How did
see him at least
he
like
know music
once.
in the world?
That's what I'm thinking. Should I don't know. I will find one chance, one opportunity for Katie to interview him. If we can have Katie to think of a questionnaire,
Yes.
interview question. I set up that Zoom session, record it, and then we can share.
Yes.
What else? Your student would love. While you are thinking, can I have like 5 minutes so I can share very quickly if we can find something about him and share it here? Okay? Just talk to each other. Introduce like how beautiful you are, and then I will go back. Okay. Give me 1 second.
I think he's just like a living library.
Yeah.
Looking around. Actually, that's what I'm thinking. He has want to check out something, you want reference about something, just ask him. Then he just pull out the file inside his brain and start talking to you non-stop, full detail.
Okay. I got something for you.
Unbelievable.
I got something for you. Let me share the screen.
Yeah. I know him.
Yeah, it's him.
You share the audio of the computer.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I cannot because I think the microphone has some problem or something. But let me try it. You cannot hear the sound, right?
No. Yeah, no. I cannot hear.
Can I play it again?
Now let's see. Let's try.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Now we hear it.
Yes, I hear.
That is quite long. It's like nearly half an hour. But let me go to the other one. The other one is quite short, but he read the poem. In 2 minutes. Very quick.
Lúc đời làm rượu uống nước say xinh đẹp tay em ghép anh vào em nguyên chỉ tăng nghiêng gieo mình miền dẫu câu hay nhất là sáng nát bám đời anh vọng gió tuổi mắt bất hiền cháy đỏ yêu thương đôi mắt đèn cháy đỏ những yêu thương anh chẳng nghĩ.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can see this documentary film, you will surprise. Like definitely surprised with what. Let me share one part.
He and his wife, they were both top student graduate from Ho Chi Minh City University. They were top student, and their love story, a lot of people were talking about at my time when I just got a job at the Department of English. The faculty, they were talking about them.
You see like how many instruments he can play? See that? He used his finger to make music.
Yes.
It just
Finger.
yeah, it's just a finger.
Yes.
Let me go very quickly. This is him just wandering around. This is in Cần Thơ University.
Yes.
You know who he is, cô Truc?
No. Oh.
I don't know.
Could recognize.
For what reason? I cannot hear well.
Yeah, me too. It's just like maybe.
Okay, but he has like so. This is he worked for tropical semester. You see like how many foreign students he has. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. We need to put him on our. Like,
I have a problem with my phone. Okay. So I suggest that Lam can take notes just to write down that we need to watch more video about him. So we will.
You cannot hear you.
You cannot hear us? You can hear me now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so maybe we can take note, like, because we don't really know a lot of things about him, but we do have a series of the documentary in Vietnamese about him. So maybe we can pick up some of the interview points for that. I think you should write that to Katie, and then we're collecting the repository for this for his story. Is that okay? And we set up the interview after we really like watch the movie about him.
Okay, I think I have one question about him. Just like, how did he start like digging into the treasure of our Vietnamese culture and story, and what inspired him? slide because Katie wants us to come up with questions.
Yeah, Lam can write it down. Sorry, I cannot hear you well because of my computer. It's not about you, but it's about my computer. But if Lam can hear it well, just write it down.
Yeah.
Or you can
So you get my question, Lam?
What explain him?
Yeah, and then when did and how did he start?
When
Like,
or what inspired him?
Yeah.
To choose that, like
get into the treasure.
Yeah, to go to that passion.
Okay. Do we have enough for question already?
How many questions we have right now? 1,000?
No, not that much. I wish.
No, I mean like Lam. How many questions have we got?
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, we have 4 or 5,000 questions.
4 or 5, not 4 or 5,000.
Lien, can you give like 1,000? So Lam can have number 6.
I can write about 5. You can give more.
Sao cái đầu của em nó muốn bung ra luôn vậy trời? Em làm gì
work too much.
Em làm gì từ hồi 5 giờ?
I saw the email. I think I saw the email. You asked for being excused from the.
Hôm nay 9 giờ em mới về tới nhà đó. Em về tới nhà em được 2 muỗng chè của chồng.
I see your tired face.
Còn để cái bánh ở đây chưa ăn xong.
Oh my god.
Bữa nay hội đồng thi quá trời luôn. Bữa nay tới gần 700 sinh viên. Làm 3 ngày, em làm thứ năm, thứ 6. Còn chủ nhật nữa.
Có oral test không hay là chấm bài không? Có oral, có. Oral took a lot of time.
No, I'm just sitting there to make sure that people are working.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really work. It's that tiring. I have like 2 hours of teacher observation too.
Do we have like a pair teacher to question one candidate, one student?
One teacher, 2 candidates.
Oh.
They make the conversation, but only one. Yeah.
When I was working, like 2 teachers, only 1 student.
That's why you killed a lot of people.
No, that's why for help students.
It was so scary with two teachers.
Yeah, I understand. But
can you imagine that? Go Truc killed so many, like hundreds of students of Cần Thơ University. I just remember one thing Thầy Hiệp said. Thầy Hiệp was in the exam room with someone else. I cannot remember. Thầy Quý or someone. And then the candidate just say, I cannot understand. Can you hit me? And then Thầy Hiệp say, how can I hit you? It's so funny. It's like a huge joke. When I was like really young at university, when you are in the exam room and things. Okay. So I'm sorry because I cannot tell you a lot about Thầy Bích, but I think it's a very good choice. And we do have available resources. And also, he's so generous. If you ask him to give you some kind of a live stream or any sharing and that kind of thing. I saw him just 2 days ago on his bicycle and wandering around Cần Thơ city.
He used bicycle to go out.
Who?
But it's flooded. How can he go with a bicycle? Yeah. I'm very interested
but
about.
The bicycle is safe with some of the flooded street. Motorbike no, electric bike no.
Yes.
Bicycle
Bicycle do.
Yeah, bicycle do. Really do the good job.
Just,
not that high. This is like quite low, but if it go up to your knee, no bicycle can ride because you have a really like quick current beneath in the water, and I couldn't walk I couldn't walk from my house to the river because I have to get out of the land. But I'm living right next to the river, and I cannot see the river because the whole city is like become a river. So
it's just like the water from the river, just like going.
They jump on the bank and cover like the whole city.
This is the highest tide, right?
Yeah, it's going down. So maybe in the next 2 weeks, everything become like better, or you see it like a little bit late in the morning, so it avoid the rush hour and the time to.
So they go up and down, up and down.
Yeah, and then the tide will become like lower and lower. So I think we will save in the next 3 days. But the worst thing is the dam. Broken just like a few weeks ago. So that's why the countryside suffer more, I believe. The city just like high tide, up and down. But the countryside will suffer with the dam, with the broken dam. Yeah. I can see like the water can go up to your waist. So all of the animals just like living in the roof or something. It's so bad.
No.
But the most thing I worry is not about the flood. The worst thing I worry because kids and the elderly are suffering some health problem right now.
Yeah.
It's a problem of hygiene. It's a problem of rheumatism. It's a problem of certain like quick cold and
hygiene, food source. Yeah, food source. You then cannot cook, and then bacteria contaminated. Diseases.
We are stronger than you think, Truc. We're really strong.
Oh my God.
That being wet is like the worst thing. Like being wet in the classroom. I know that some teachers are wet in the classroom. Kids are wet in the classroom, and some of the schools have to be closed.
And you still have school going on?
Some of the schools are quite safe. But I mean, like the way you go to school, you have get yourself wet, and you have to suffer at least like a few hours to be like dry.
Wet.
Yeah. You sit in the class. Maybe the upper part of your body is like dry, but maybe from the knee down, it's wet. Your shoes wet. Your pants wet. It's very
and it smells lovely.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So that's why we have to learn the trick, like to bring the extra trousers, like extra shoes, like you wear the slipper and then you change the shoes. So the kids look very funny with a very black plastic bag with the trousers and shoes inside. I'm not joking at all. Like we have to learn that, but some of the school really have to close because the water is just like all over the water. You cannot.
I saw some class are under the weather.
Yeah, like under the water.
They are studying with the weather in the floor.
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
I think I need to show my kids.
I know our street are under flood. Is our street in some street.
You can say that, but the worst thing is like housing and school and office.
Yeah. My student said
even the street you have just like problem with the traffic.
Yeah, my student in Cần Thơ said that they are under the weather. So all thing is on the weather, and they sleep. The weather is up, and they
you can go fishing from your bed. I'm not.
So one of my friend, he said something funny. He said, "Oh, we can create some tour from like a boat tour." From
Bình Thủy. They went to school by boat.
Yeah.
So the parent like pulling the boat, and then the kids on the boat, and they stop by the housing and pick up the kids to school. 5 or 6 on a little boat. I'm not joking. Like you can get to Facebook and then you will see some the Snapchat of that. Yeah.
That's how I know about the situation.
I know. Nah, this is Facebook, but I just feel like some of other snapshot is not really like real. It's just like people fun with their phone, but it doesn't tell a lot of story from there. I feel a little bit like
I see they enjoy this situation.
Oh my God, really?
Some of them make the selfie and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I see very funny picture in this Facebook. They enjoy it.
Someone really like take the nice pictures and telling the story.
Yes.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Good.
3 o'clock in the morning, you can feel the stream like running loudly on your land, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, very happy to talk with you, and make sure that Katie will have.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back.
All right. I think we have everybody back.
Yes.
Okay. So we only have a few minutes left. I want each reporter to tell me who you chose to do your narrative about and why this person.